$20,000 a month on this job, and I didn't believe it. But once they started,
so how much are you making? I'm just gonna get. Don't say
it, dog.
London may need a sponsor.
I won't say it, but yeah, I'm blessed. I'll say that. This is the most I've ever made on a job.
Okay,
it's actually better than rap to me.
I know that's right. We gonna take it to the audience right quick. Charles Scott says, "Bro, they was never his friends. That's why things like that sometimes be the best thing that happens to us, because it reveals those who really are for us." Right. And I have to agree. A lot of times, yeah, right. I have to agree with Charles. A lot of times we don't know who our real friends are, or we don't know those people that are in our corner until we start going through that storm.
Yep.
And then when you start going through that storm, it reveals those family and friends who are and aren't for you. And that's God's way of saying, I'm cleaning up the trash that you refuse to take out.
Yeah.
And I'm bringing in something better and something new. So I need you to be wide-eyed, and I need you to pay attention to what I'm doing. Sometimes it's better for us to just work and move in silence. You understand what I'm saying? And that's one of my biggest things. And Ro know that I move in silence for a very long time. And all of a sudden I just pop out of nowhere and everybody like, whoa, wait a minute. You know what I'm saying? You can't let everybody know your business because everybody ain't for you.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You go to telling them secrets, or you go to revealing what your plans are and what you got in store. And that's when you got the backstabbers.
Right.
And like I said, family and friends. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
I just thought that shit was this tasteful.
And I want to say, Travis, this is my first time hearing your story. And as a mother of a Black son, a lot of people don't understand those my baby is Black. those are a lot of things that Black mothers worry about. You know what I'm saying? We get these successful children, successful sons, and they out there doing something positive. Here come these little hot popping coochie girls. And you right. All it takes for one person to say they did this, and like Blow say, even your best friends and your homeboys, they go off and running, and they automatically believing that it's the wrong thing, or that the person can honestly do something like this. Now, don't get it twisted. It is some people out there doing it, but you got to give everybody the benefit of the doubt before you just shut somebody down. Because like you said, Trav, it sucked you into a whole tailspin where you was ready to take your own life.
Yeah.
I felt like I didn't deserve to live. I felt like I just didn't want to be here. And even when I got out of jail, and I was still fighting the case for I would say at least 3-4 months after that, like every day or every other day, I was like, man, let me go ahead and get rid of myself. And I'll wait till everybody leave my mama's house, and I'll be like, I don't want to do it here because I don't want my mama to come home and see me like this. So, I would do stuff like try to plan to go off in the woods or go out to the ocean and drown myself so nobody ever see me again. And it's just not what God wanted, like Blow Pop said one day when we had a long conversation, he didn't want to see people throw me away like this. And it's a good thing that I had people like Blow Pop and people like Claude who was there. Claude had a long talk with me on Richmond Park one day, right up the street from my mama and grandmama house, over by the baseball diamond. And I was in a bad place. But just to see, I mean, you can hear it in his voice that he really cared about me. He really loved me. And I would come across people like Blow Pop and Claude in the streets or in church. And just by them shaking my hand, I'd break down and cry because I thought, I didn't think nobody was going to care about me like that or like me. People were sending money from all parts of the country to help me fight the case. People who I hadn't seen in 10, 20, 30 years were sending money. They weren't sending no $10 and $15. They were sending hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars to help me fight the case, or just sending me money for anything that I may need. It was women also, and that was the one that really knocked me off my feet because, you're talking about a man who is allegedly accused of raping a 15-year-old girl, but there was women who were hot on my trail at that time. They'd come by my mama's house and they'll bring food and they'll bring a bottle of Hennessy or something, or they'll call me and be like, hey, I'm going to pick up a pizza for my kids. Would you like one? I'm like, what? Like, really? Like, you know, it was some women who was hot on my trail that was very supportive of me. There was some women that would just find out when I was going to court and be in the courtroom standing next to me. And I'm like, why are you here? Like, but obviously God put something in them and gave them a discernment to know that Trav not this type of person. And there's big things coming. They obviously knew that there was big things coming for me before I did. I never would have thought that I would be in this position in life after going through what I go through. And I literally work with lawyers and doctors for real. Like I'm on the phone with these people all the time. I'm having meetings with these people all the time. I'm going out to lunch with these people all the time. And it's crazy for somebody to go through, to have those type of charges and to be in this position in life. But I give all glory to God, and I give, you know, much thanks to all the people, not just Blow Pop and Claude, but all the people across the country who was there for me and supported me and was praying for me. There was a prayer group in Georgia. Andre Bonds, his mama had a prayer group in Georgia, and they used to call me and let me listen to them pray on the phone. And there was like 12, 15 different people at the church, and they just pray for me for 10, 20, 30 minutes strong. And man, everybody's prayers are being answered right now. Because like I was about to tell y'all before my phone went out, I asked God to bless me one day with a good woman. I didn't think that I was going to get the type of woman that I have because of, you know, my position. I mean, I had nothing. I ain't have no car. I ain't have no bank account. I ain't have nowhere to live. I was messed up. So I asked God to bless me with just a woman who was trying to do something with herself. Like she could have been working at Walmart and driving a bucket, but you know, going to Miami-Dade, taking up some classes. But God gave me a woman who had everything that more than any woman I ever had in my life. And I'm like, wow, like you giving me her? Like, and I used to look at her sometimes like, why are you with me? You know what I'm going through? Like, you know, I can't even really afford to. I told her the other day, a few days ago, the first Christmas present I ever bought her was a pair of tights, and I felt so bad. But I actually, you know, I felt bad because I felt like the woman needed more than that. You know, she deserved to have more than that. But now you fast forward to the day, like I can go and spend $1,000 on my wife for Christmas, $2,000 on my wife, like and be laughing at it. You know, take my wife out to dinner and we spend $200-300 and be like, care nothing about that. So you know, obviously she saw something in me that I didn't see in myself. And, you know, here we are today. I mean, I asked God to bless me with a job, you know, possibly making $2,500, $3,000 a month. And I'm like, man, I could really make that work. But he gave me more than what I asked for, way more than what I asked for, you know. So it's just amazing, man. And that's why I can't find it in my heart to ever turn my back on God. And I can't even find it in my heart to ever be suicidal again, because that, to me, that's the most selfish thing that anybody can do. It's not just my family members. I got friends out there that really genuinely love me. And my goal was to make people who supported me proud and make the people who look down on me feel stupid. And I would assume I'm doing that.
I would say you have succeeded. I would definitely say that. We're gonna go to the audience right quick. Philip said learning to stay calm when you feel disrespected is a different type of growth. Now, that's powerful. That's real powerful. And I have to agree. Yolanda Rainey said, really blessed today by Derek and Travis, that she really enjoyed y'all testimonies. LaWanda Petty said, Travis, God sent you your helpmate. Yeah. For those of you all don't know, you know, us women, we have our own little lingo too. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a firm believer, and I tell everybody, when you out there looking for your soulmate, that's why you don't never find her, because you're looking. You know, you got to sit back and you got to wait on God to send you the person that you're supposed to be with for the rest of your life. And when you all put God first, ahead of your marriage, ahead of your household, everything falls into place from there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I learned to be still, and I was just being still, and everything was just falling into place, week by week, month by month, year after year.
Yeah. And if God is for you, and let's go for you and Derek, God is for you, who can be against you? And look at y'all. Look at y'all. Look at y'all. Good wives, you know, your careers are taking off. I mean, we here for you. We here for you. You know, and Blow and Claude, man, y'all have been an inspiration. We laugh at y'all because y'all nothing but fools, but when it's time to be serious,
you the fool. Hey, man.
We're not bringing that up. We're not bringing that up.
Stop it.
Right.
Stop
We're
it.
not bringing that up. Leave her alone.
Blow, don't start. Blow, please don't start.
See, y'all can't do that. We got company. We got 17 people listening. And we got
that's the after show, y'all.
Well, this is an awesome show, man. I really appreciate y'all boys, man. Both of y'all. I love both of y'all niggas. Man.
Yeah.
Can I bring up something?
Huh?
Travis, you remember you used to play church in middle school in the cafeteria?
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
He used to have that deep cut with the curl, the deep cut, and the white jeans he used to wear.
Oh Lord.
Wait, Blow. Heavy wife finna get him. Heavy talking about I need another one. 2 is better than 1. I hope your wife listening, because I'm snitching.
Right.
Hey, Sonya.
Yeah.
I got a character that I use for my accents commercials called Reverend Oh My Goodness. And he got a book called The Accident Bible, and I be doing the same thing I did back in middle school when we was in the cafeteria.
Hey, I was the only underclassman that was allowed to sit at the table. We were like, leave my little sister right here. She can sit here.
Rita Harris said, Sir Charles Wilson says, love is all I have, money isn't everything. And with that being said, that goes back to Travis' comment about when he looked at his wife and was like, you with me? Let me tell you something. My husband was in the military when we got married.